The rain is coming down, okay? And this is the second video that I'm making today, and it looks like I've changed my clothes because I kind of have, but anyway. So the biggest issue that I see in our generation, this generation, let me say, is people do not understand that the reason that they're so miserable is because they're self-absorbed. When you don't have something to put, like, humans need something to put, they need something to give life to. They need something to produce, right? And so that's why, biblically, we're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. We are supposed to produce offspring and raise them and teach them how to be, respectful members of society and follow God and all those things, right? But for people who don't have children, for people who won't have children or who can't, or who are called not to, they are supposed to be putting their efforts into expanding the kingdom by producing whatever it is, whatever it is, whatever it's going to be. That's what they're supposed to be doing with their time. So, like, a lot of people, I would argue even majority of people, don't have anything that is worth putting their life into. And this kind of connects with the story or the video that I made yesterday about vanity not being worth your life, because most of the things that we work for, if you look at your time and your attention as giving away your life instead of just giving away time, like if you don't compartmentalize it in that way, and if you look at working a job as giving your life to this job, if you look at a relationship as giving your life to this person, you are giving pieces of your life to these things. And so if it's a vain thing, if it's something that doesn't mean anything to you, then yes, you are absolutely going to feel depressed. You're going to feel drained. You're going to feel like your life has no meaning, because you're taking away your life. Oh my gosh. You're taking away your life and giving it to things that don't give you life in return. So, like, children, you give your life to your children as a that's a requirement. You have to, right? Because you brought them here. But they return on that investment when you become older. They return on that investment by being the children that they're called to be, by becoming adults, and functioning adults in society. That's the return on the investment. But when your investment is just, clocking in for a 9 to 5 every day, and your only focus is yourself, if you're giving you, like, do you see how that works? If you're giving you, then there is no you to take. Like, it's just giving. It's just giving. And that's why you feel drained, and that's why you feel sad, and that's why you feel like things are meaningless and things are worthless, because what you're giving yourself to has ultimately no meaning. So I tell people all the time when they say, like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sad, it's because you are your focus. If you had children that, like, let's say, and obviously everybody's not meant to work with children, this is just an example, but let's say you had a group of children that you, like, I don't know, supervise in a church setting, like a youth group or something like that. Those children, and interacting with them and pouring into them, will give you life. I know, because I've done it. It will give you life, and as they become adults and as they make good decisions, it will give you life. If you have your own children, raising them the proper way and sowing good seeds into good ground, making sure that they are good ground, all of those things will give you life in due season. If you let the rain come and let the, the weeds show so that you can pluck them out, all that stuff. But if you see life as just so bleak and so meaningless, it's because that's what you're giving yourself to. So if you give yourself to things that do mean something, you will get a return.